We're here with Ericka Nesbitt. Ericka, talk about how big it was for the team to come back, battle back again in the series finale to get the sweep at Radford.
Oh, it definitely means a lot to us. I mean, this is our fourth sweep of the year. It was one of the goals we had, so, we were really pumped about coming into this game and trying to get this sweep. We were really motivated from yesterday.
Talk about, you kind of made some problems, for the Radford defense, a couple bunt singles, and, also swing away, hit one to the fence. Just talk about, your offensive day at the plate.
I mean, I just came in with a positive mindset, coming in, doing what I need to do for my team to get on. We've been hitting the ball pretty well all weekend. So, just to put the ball on the ground, give them a chance to make errors, give ourselves a chance, just really helped us this weekend.
What do you think was the catalyst for the comeback today? You hit, 4 runs to tie it up, and then you're able to just keep on adding more to that total.
I mean, it's really good for us because it shows, even though if we do get down early, it shows that we have enough heart and we have enough heart for the game to just fight back and to get our head back in the game.
Talk about, you have a pair of midweek doubleheaders coming up. Just talk about, being able to prepare for those before taking a break for finals.
I mean, even though they are in the middle of the week, we're still going to have to come out here and give it our all. We're going to have to come motivated. We can't treat these games like, we have to treat them like every other game. We're going to have to come in, we're going to have to be set, have our head on straight, and win those games just as if it was any other game.
All right, Coach, talk about, you get this series sweep here at Radford. You fell behind in 2 of the 3 games. You were able to fight your way back, and this time 11 unanswered runs. Just talk about, this team's morale and be able to come back.
I think it speaks to the character of the team. I think it speaks to their confidence. I think it speaks to their discipline in the sense that they realize it's a 7-inning game. They've got to take each at bat as it stands and then try to win their at bat. And if they do that well, the runs take care of themselves. I think they've really bought into that now. Early in the year, it was something we really preached to them: quality at bats, win your at bat, make adjustments. They've taken ownership of that. They're maturing and growing, and I'm proud of what the results have been, and look forward to keeping it rolling.
16 hits, a season high for the team. Talk about only a couple of extra base hits. I think there was only 2 of those. Just talking about being able to find holes for this team today.
Again, I thought we hit a lot of balls hard. I thought we did a better job today of laying off of pitches out of the zone. One of the main things we worked on this week in practice coming into the Radford series was pitch selection. We felt like we were getting ourselves out a lot, and so 2 hard days of that, and I saw good results of that this weekend, and we just kept gaining on it as the weekend went. I thought we got the pitches we wanted. When we got them, we hit them hard. A lot of our outs were hard hit balls, and again, I think it's something that's good for the maturity of our team because it backs up the things that we're teaching them day in and day out, and when they can see that actually play itself out, there's a better buy-in from them, and again, hopefully they're getting better every day, and we're getting better as a team. I don't think we've still reached our peak.
And I think there's 2 really clutch hits today with 2 outs. Brittany Bruce with a double, and then Sarah Forbes with a single off the fence in right. One of them tied the game up, the other one put you guys in the lead. Just talk about those 2 hits and really be able to spark more of a rally.
Yeah. Well, Nate, I think we've been a good 2-out team. Again, I don't think we're very concerned about how many outs there are on the board. What we're thinking about is the next at bat. And so, the nice thing about 2 outs is our runners don't have to think a whole lot about what they're doing. They're just going hard, and that gives us an advantage in terms of scoring runs and beating plays out. We have a nice amount of foot speed up and down through the order, and so even if they put balls on the ground, they have a chance of beating plays out at first or what have you. And again, it goes back to just winning your at bat. You win your at bat, you have an opportunity to get on base. That creates rallies, and that's what happened today.
And you got to piecemeal it together a little bit in the circle. You had Calicut start, you got Brittany Arnn end up getting the win, and Olivia Scarborough comes in and gets 2 clutch outs and gets the save.
Yes, I'm proud of all 3 of them. We have a deep staff. They all have different things that they are effective with, and they all had to use it today, and I'm proud of them. And I had a strong idea that that's how we would approach today because we have a lot of respect for Radford's lineup and the power throughout it and their ability to put balls in play. They're a very, very scrappy team, and I think they're going to do well, in the days ahead. And every time Radford comes out on the field, you better strap it up and be ready. So we thought mixing up the pitching would be a good route to take. I thought in my mind about one time through the order, making things, switching things up, and just trying to keep them off balance, not allowing them to get into a strong comfort zone. And really hats off to Julia, who was definitely sore from yesterday, getting some treatment, and still gave us 2+ innings of good work. And then Arn coming in, getting out of a couple pressure situations. She's battling through some soreness right now herself, and such a competitor. Really proud of her and the woman that she is. And then Olivia Scarborough hasn't had a lot of innings lately, but really came at the hitters, forced them to put the ball in play, and gave our defense a chance to make plays behind her. And so, great team effort.
And, we step outside conference, have a pair of midweek doubleheaders this week before taking a break for finals. Just talking about, preparing for those midweek contests, a little different, especially when it's non-conference.
It is, but they're also rivals of ours, teams that we play annually. I think they're going to really get up for us. We've talked about where we're at in terms of our goals for the season, and there's a goal that's kind of before us that we can still achieve, and so that's important. And so these games have an opportunity to get us there. It is difficult. The student athletes have such a hard time at the end of the year. The professors at Campbell University are very demanding of them, of their time, of their energy and focus, and it's tough to play a 3-game series and then think to yourself, okay, now I got to go back and write a paper, I got to go back and study for a test, and they find a way to get it done. And it's such a it requires so much self-discipline and good use of time management. And I think as a whole, our program has done a good job of that, and I respect them as women for how they go about doing their business. And so the work is cut out for us this week. But I have no doubt they'll come out ready to play on Tuesday and Thursday and give their best.